blue.
Yeah, Big Baby JTV, man. Let's start with a like. Road to 1K. Join the Patreon family. We lit on this side. Baby bunch. You hear me? But let's get into it, man. Apparently, I'm not the only person getting into some. Sonya Curry, accused by her ex-husband, Dell Curry, of cheating on him. So Dell Curry, Steph Curry's pops, accuses his ex-wife, right, Sonya Curry, of cheating on him and living with the dude that she is cheating on him with, right, in Tennessee, right? So for me, I went on Twitter, right, and I saw Aaron Hernandez trending. Little did I know that it wasn't Aaron Hernandez Sonya Curry was cheating with. She was cheating with a 6th round NFL tight end who has a career total of 1 catch and 5 yards. Yeah, that's who she's cheating on Dell Curry with. She's cheating on Dell Curry with a no name. I'm not trying to say that that's like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to put his value at that. But this dude is named Steve Johnson, right? He was friends with Dell and Sonya, right? So this dude was friends with them and he was creeping with the wife on the side, yo. You know what's crazy, man? Like, there's this notion that when niggas say she belongs to the streets, right? When niggas say she belongs to the streets, people assume that the streets is a young woman's game, right? Niggas assume that, or I won't say niggas, I'll say just the general public assumes that the thoughts are just young girls, right? Younger girls, right? No. I'm here to tell y'all that hell to the no. No. Thoughts come in all shapes and forms. So I'm not saying that, you know what I'm saying, Steph Curry's mom, Sonya Curry, is a hoe. No, I'm not saying that, right? I'm just saying that that's hoe-ish to cheat on your husband of 30 plus years, right? With a friend, with a family friend, bro. What? Like what? Okay, but at the same, I'm gonna be objective. I'm gonna be fair as well, right? She also has accused Dell Curry of cheating on her since the 90s. Like, it was continuous cheating, like, throughout their entire marriage, right? While I do sympathize with her on that, right? But I just have to keep it like a buck, right? If dude has been cheating on you since the 90s, right? Since the 90s, right? Why are you with him? Right? So the excuse or the reason could be, I'm in love, or you did it to raise the family, you did it for the kids. And in my point of view, on this side, I say hell no, not a good enough excuse. I don't think that's good enough as an excuse. I think that if you are against cheating, if you're a monogamous woman or male, right, you can, maybe the first time something like that happens, you can try to fight for it, right? Because the whole concept of marriage is through sickness and in health, through good and the bad. You have to work on it. This is not like you've been dating like for 2 weeks, 2 months, 6 months. No. Y'all gotta work it out, talk it out, right? But if this dude has been cheating on you since the 90s, continuously through your marriage, that means that you're okay with it. Whether consciously or subconsciously, she was cool with it, right? And I know why she was cool with it, because Dell Curry was an NBA player getting NBA checks. Bro, you think that this is new? Bro, you think this is new? Bro, we just done seen it with, you know what I mean, Scottie Pippen and Larsa. It's just that it's coming to light now. It's just that now people are willing to walk away even after 30 years of marriage, right? This ain't the older generation where, you know what I'm saying, 50 years ago in the 1950s, the pops had like 3 different families and the mom was cheating on him with the mailbox guy and the next door neighbor. You think women are all these loyal virgins, you know what I'm saying, mate? No, man. No. Women cheat just as much as men. Okay? It's just that women are better at hiding it. They're more quiet, right? And the guys that they deal with are not gonna snitch. They're not gonna tell, right? So this tight end from from the Patriots in the 90s was in Sonya's tight ends, right? But he would not tell Dell about it. He kept it quiet, right? That means this dude never really rocked with Dell in the first place, right? And I personally, I'm gonna say this, I'm coming out of this from a male point of view. I'm telling y'all my bias right now. I just think it's worse when a woman cheats with a friend, right? Because for the most part, right, men and women, we all have that sexual urge. We all have that feeling in us, right? But in this situation, Sonya Curry, right, didn't have the decency to even cheat with somebody Dell didn't know. No, this is somebody that was part of the friend group, bro. That's a crazy violation. Now look, if it's to come out that Dell Curry was also cheating on her, right, with other women in the friend group, yes, I think that's a scummy move. You made a vow to be monogamous, and that is what it is. And if you are doing that, that's messed up. But if you're an NBA player, right, that's usually how it goes, bro. You are going to different cities multiple times in the year. You have 82 games, add the playoffs, because Dell Curry was on some playoff teams in the 90s, right? Add the playoffs, you add another possibly 20 games, right? If you make it to the finals, you are traveling most of the year. You are a 6'5", 6'4" NBA player in good health who is in your 20s, bro. I'm sorry. You are cheating. That's what it is. And if a woman was in that same exact situation, she would be creeping around too, right? Y'all should Google what WNBA players do. They cheat on their wives as well. They cheat on their boyfriends as well. I'm just letting you know what it is, right? I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but it is what it is. But look what it is right now, right? What can we learn from this, right? We can learn that no matter how long you are in a marriage, it can end, right? And at the end of the day, right, the reason that they broke up ultimately, right, is because all their kids are grown up and they saw no real reason to stick together, right? That's what I think it is. I think that Sonya got a bit of fame. She's a beautiful woman. She got some clout. And she went through a phase where now men are coming at her and giving her extra attention. Shouts out Jada Black. He gave that kind of commentary, right? And that's what happens sometimes, right? What can we learn from this? And what did I learn from this? In my point of view, bruh, I just think the marriage is not that worth it, right? I think that the way modern marriage is needs to be adjusted, right? Because these divorces, especially older divorce, people in their older age, is going to happen more and more. I'm sorry to tell you, right? It's just that we need to change the definition of it, or at least adjust it, or that institution is going to die. Like, when I tell my homies and my people, I'm not trying to get married until I'm a lot older, right? Until I'm basically in my 30s and 40s. They get it, right? Before, you had to get married in your early 20s. Man, people getting married at 19, 18 back in the day, right? And it's not like that no more. I think that Dell Curry and Sonya Curry, yes, they've been married for 30 plus years, but you can't force yourself to be with somebody you don't want to be with, period, right? And if it's about cheating, right, that is a deal breaker in a marriage. That ends marriages, right? And if they were both cheating, why were they together? Right? Now, at the end of the day, there's going to be some kind of huge legal battle. I'm pretty sure that Sonya Curry is going to look for alimony, which are monthly payments that Dell's gonna have to pay until she dies, pretty much, or he dies. And I think Dell Curry's gonna fight that. He's gonna try to see if he can not pay alimony and prove that Sonya is living with this Steve Johnson type NFL tight end, former tight end, right? It's a crazy situation overall, right? But it goes to say that you can't force yourself to stay in a marriage. You can't force yourself to stay in a relationship. And you can't force yourself to stay with a cheater, right? If you see infidelity and you're in a marriage, you can try to work it out. But if it happens again, it's over. And we should have these standards and we should have these practices. Or we shouldn't even get married in the first place, because that institution is slowly failing. Just move smart and know what you're doing. And understand, man, thoughts and the hoeing comes at any shape and size, right? Any gender, don't even matter. Women cheat just as much as men. And I just want to let y'all understand that that's real life and that's real ish, right? Anyways, man, let me know what y'all think in the comments below. It's a longer video. Join the Patreon gang. And I'm out.